Nothing showcases the raw power, intense emotion, and world-class athleticism of professional sports, quite like NBA basketball. Destined to be a leader on the hardwood this year, 989 Sports captures the aerial acrobatics, the physical fireworks, and the competitive essence of professional basketball. This is NBA Shootout 2003.
NBA Shootout 2003 is really completely revamped. We've changed everything about the game.
We went back to the drawing board and we had to look at what makes the NBA such a great game. It's the players, it's the arenas, the environments, and the way these players move. They move like you and I can't. They move like superhuman world-class athletes because that's what they are.
They're strong, they're big, they can jump, they can dunk, they can do all these things. And we try and incorporate those types of things into what we're doing.
The Shootout title itself is evolving over time, so we're trying to push the envelope on all kinds of different fronts. Shootout is really a star when it comes to showing off that power of the PlayStation 2.
We went through and redid the way we make player heads, player faces, the player bodies, and how the players move.
We went back to the drawing board and used a new method of modeling. We went to subdivision surfaces first, which helps really define the musculature. It's a quicker, better way of modeling. We developed a system where we can take the actual player's photo and we can form the geometry of the head to match that photo.
We have a template of the head that consists of everything from the face on back and goes around the head.
An artist will go in and just start moving sliders around until the geometry moves up into place.
If guys' eyes are spread apart, we were able to move them closer or further apart. We could make the nose bigger, smaller. We wanted the players out on the court look like individual people, not the same model stamped in there over and over again.
One thing the PlayStation 2 architecture has done for us, and it just has an amazing amount of computational horsepower, both for vector processing and rendering capabilities. And it's allowed us to take advantage of doing a lot more of these advanced motion blending techniques. In the past, we used to just transition from one state to another. Now we do a continuous blending of several animations in order to achieve smooth blending between those things.
This year in Shootout, we've managed to come up with a custom anti-aliasing scheme on the court lines, which is really not matched by any other title on the PlayStation 2.
We took these huge arenas and we brightened them up with these huge racks of lights and the ambience and the floors and the 20,000 people and the sound to put you in a place where you were on stage.
With the all-new 30-season career mode, you play with the best in the game, but only after proving your worth in the exclusive Summer Pro League and NBDL, exclusively with NBA Shootout 2003.
If you don't make the NBA, guess what? You have to go play like a half season in the NBDL to see if you've got what it takes.
It's the National Basketball Developmental League. It's like a minor league system for the NBA.
In Summer League, you'll play with backup players, in Summer League arenas with Summer League uniforms.
You can also sharpen your skills with a new practice mode and raise the roof with the new signature Create Dunk feature.
So much of the NBA now is just the dunking and showmanship. One thing we tried to do this year is bring in a feature that we originally had on the PlayStation, and now we're bringing it to the PlayStation 2, is the Create a Dunk.
You can go in and you can move a player around, create from beginning to end a different type of dunk. You can make it as crazy as possible, or you can make it as realistic as you want.
You can create the takeoff and create like some incredible pose where you can like throw in some sick tomahawk jam, and then you can create the landing. And so you want to hang the rim a little bit, hang the rim a little bit. You want two hands, one hand, a spin, some crazy landing, go for it.
No one captures the real feel of the NBA quite like Hall of Fame center Bill Walton.
The reason we got Bill Walton really was because of the character that he brings. He's just so much more animated.
Bill has no problem being Bill.
Very opinionated, very outspoken, isn't really afraid to say someone's playing horrible, as he says. Horrible, horrible, terrible.
Because of the way the cameras are set up and the depth of field is set up and the players are set up and the angles are set up, we could have part of a game playing up on a television, something we've worked on, and have somebody actually walk past your office and ask you, like, who's playing, thinking that it's like a real NBA game.
When you walk by some of the programmers' offices, because sometimes they're looking at footage too for research purposes, you look in and go, oh, I wonder what they're watching. Oh, wow, wait, that's our game. You know, I mean, it's actually a really great feeling.
At 99 Sports, we've always believed that competition in video games is everything, and that you should be a gamer, and I should be a gamer, and when I beat you, I should earn it.
When I first started, there was 3 basketball games. There's probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 12 to 15 basketball games now, so the competition has gotten a lot stiffer.
We're competitive people. We want to be number one.
With unbelievable new player models, new courts and arenas, intense AI, lightning-fast gameplay, and new features like career mode, practice mode, and create dunk, NBA Shootout 2003 puts you on the court and in the game.
The game has realistic moves. You can juke, you can run around guys. I mean, you can slam, you can do everything in it.
From the courts to the player models to the uniforms to all the little things that make up a basketball game, NBA Shootout 2003 has captured the essence of NBA basketball.